There it is. So we got sound now. All right, not too bad. What's good? Still tripping. That one beats. What's up? All right, so just wanted to look at standalone stems a little bit before I head to work. Like I really got like maybe 30 minutes before I gotta get going. So yeah, I woke up early, kind of for myself. I think subconsciously, I knew since standalone stems was running through the ether, there was videos up about it. I woke up a lot earlier than I usually do. I ended up going back to bed, but before I went to bed, I picked up standalone stems, $10. Like that's nothing. And so yeah, I don't really have any loops. I wanted to do a loop and make a beat, but this one thing stuck out right here to me. It's just actually like a vocal. I'm gonna see if I can turn it into a key group. See how it sounds. Stem it out. This right here. Just take that because she's just holding that note. Let's do that. Let's just pull that C just to start with something. Please, I need to talk to the people. Okay, beautiful. Now take it to the room, please. All right. So I just sample that. Let's get the start pump. I'm gonna throw the gain up on this a little bit. All right, so what y'all? So how are you feeling about it? Need a cloud? I need a cloud lifter. Why? I do have a cloud lifter connected. Are you suggesting that my voice is too low? Because I can turn it up for sure. But I do have a cloud lifter connected. Not impressed with it. I'd like to hear what you think. Oh, you got the same live cover? That's what's up. Shocked when I seen it. I don't know, but I didn't have enough time to use it. Yes, we are live. SimCity was good. All right, so this is really just two elements. Here we go. I'm gonna zoom in. So you can like remove. I don't need drums. Obviously, there's no drums. There's no bass. So let's just do vocals and other and see how it does that. Well, I did stem out something earlier that I had on the MPC, and I haven't, like, I can't compare it to many other things because I haven't really gotten into stems, just because most of the stem stuff has been on software, and I always say, I stay away from software usually. So I've only tried koala stems and then a couple mobile apps. One of them, which is called, what is it called? Moasis or something. And that one sounds better than koala. I think what I've done so far, the one loop that I put through it, sounded better than koala. So that's from memory. And I think Moasis sounds better than koala. So those two, I think this is close to that. But I think I will. Someone suggested it earlier today that I do like a comparison to koala stems and MPC stems. And that'd be pretty easy for me to do. I can't do it right now because I don't have my other phone available to do it on koala. But I could just hook up my SP and run samples into it, and then the same sample, and then do a comparison. So maybe I'll do that the next time around. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so it stemmed out just like the harp. That's not bad. And then so that's cool. It's all right. Obviously it's not perfect, but I think this is, just from memory, I feel like this is a bit more usable than Koala already. But I will do that comparison when I get an opportunity. But let's see. What I wanted to do with this is turn it into a key group. It does. There's a little weird sound there. Something that happened there. But if I go, let me see. What I would do is turn the tuner on. Okay, so it looks like it's an F sharp. Let me go do that in here. Let's go F sharp. Then I'll just toss this into a key group. To make a key group. See how that sounds. Turn off. So just one idea of something you could do with stems is find the one shots or sustained notes and turn them into key groups. I think I'll just load up the sample so I can show you what sample I just loaded up earlier, so I can show you what that sound like. No, is it global? This mute group. Why is it even on a mute group? Poly. Why is this cutting itself off? Key group poly. Here we go. So I guess one thing you could do with that. Let me see. Let me load something else up though. I have some stuff that's already in here. I'll do that one. Let's just do that one. It's got vocals, it's got instruments. It's got drums on it, so that'd be a good one for an example. Oh. Process. Let's do everything. Let me see. Well, it doesn't really have a bass on it. Okay, let's just do all of them. So, one thing I need to look into is, because I know you can, well, obviously you can chop anything, it's an MPC, but is there a way of chopping but then keeping the layers on a pad and still You know what I mean? Like putting it into a chop program and having the layers. That's something I haven't tested out yet. Have you guys? Any of you done that? Oh, Accurates did a comparison of desktop versus standalone. It sounded like mud, but Malo Beats sounded good. I was using Moises, but I stopped while waiting for stems. Like the live skin, appreciate it. Cool. Crest Head was good. It's all good. Was good.
Daddy wants me, Daddy.
We're looking at it right now. Okay. Different lower CPU intensive algorithms, so not as good as desktop version. You do get both licenses though. So one thing I'm curious about is like 2.15. So like when I got up and I turned my MPC on, I was looking to see if there was an update. This is before I purchased stems, and there was no update. It said I was all the way up to date. But then I went online and I purchased the stems, and then when I turned my MPC back on, I got the little notification. It says 2.15, but now available. So I feel like maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, is that like 2.15 seems to be the 10, like a paid version. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Or has everyone got that update even if you don't have stems? Anyone in here not purchase it? But yeah, I stem this out. Huh, that seems to have everything on it. Whoa, that did not work. Okay, so that's the whole thing. Obviously, there's no bass on that. This is the drums. Yeah, kind of like Koala. I don't really think these drums would be useful. Maybe like in the background of something. This snare kind of sounds decent. I could probably make some use out of that, process a little bit, but maybe that roll, that tom roll there. Probably use some of these hats maybe. But yeah, it's not like, obviously not perfect. And then the vocals are empty on this for some reason. I thought the first time I did it, the vocals were separated. But it put the vocals and like those horns together on other. I'm gonna try it again, and then let's see, take off bass and just leave it like that and see. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference really. All right, so yeah, same deal there. It didn't separate the vocals. I guess they might be way too close in like the frequency range for it to be able to do that, because that's how I assume these things are working, right? It's just like it's doing like some kind of EQing deal, like some filtering, extreme filtering. That's how I assume this works. I really don't know. I've never looked into what the technology is made up of, but I assume if something is too, you got like different instruments that are like sharing frequency ranges, that it's probably it's not gonna be able to separate them. That's my thoughts on that. Yo, installed stands, but I haven't yet hooked up with it, but I know it's going to be good. I hope so. You know, I was hoping when I was picturing it that I'd be able to like more drums, but I don't think that's really where it's going to be at, other than throwing like, if you got a drum break in the back, maybe it can be that's going to happen, used to kind of like drive the rhythm, you know, just to give it some movement rather than being up in the front. I had to mute myself because I giving my kids an instruction on what they need to go do right now. They're just fighting. Let's see. Not yet. Still wondering if I should get FL Studio for stem separation. I don't know if you should just get better than FL. So that's something to consider if that's the only reason. I doubt that's the only reason why you're trying to get FL though, right? Koala stand. I mean, it's a good free alternative if you already have Koala. Well, it's not necessarily free if you already have like the Samurai update or whatever that's called. But no, I think this is a little bit better already so far. You know, I didn't think anything was really. I didn't give it too much of a chance on Koala. But yeah, we'll look at it on the next stream. I think put them next side by side. Just run the same sample through them and just listen. I'll do that next time when I have some more time. Maybe I'll just get up tomorrow morning and just go straight into that. Like pour some coffee and do that. Kai needs a step at the RAM. Do you think this is a RAM issue? I don't think this is a RAM issue though, because it's just a you know. I don't know how that works, but I don't feel like it would be a RAM issue. But I really don't know too much about technology in that way. FL Studio Mobile separation? Nah, I don't think that exists. Stems was never free. No, on this, no. I paid $10. Yeah, it's still $9.99. If that wasn't in response to what I was saying about, I meant Koala. In a way, it's not free. It's still, you got to buy Koala, and then you got to get the Samurai upgrade, I believe, which is another. So that's also like $10. CPU grunt. Yeah, so it's something else. Whatever that means, I'm not sure. Yeah, so I just went in my InMusic account on, I just go on my phone. I went on the InMusic account, logged in, and then went to Stems, hit purchase, and then you got to purchase with the account that you have logged into your MPCs. And then I just turn on my MPC and then go in where the activations are for all the plugins, and it's just listed right there. And then you'll hit activate, and then there is a download button for whatever, you know, whatever it needs to download to make Stems possible in here. Having audio dropouts? Yes, kids in the house. I just was mute here. I got my mic running through my SP, so I was just muting it when the kids were getting a little bit wild and telling them to calm down and stuff. So that's all it was, probably. Yeah, I'll do the side by side with Koala. For sure. Okay. So yeah, I was just gonna briefly look at it. I know that's not much. I'm probably gonna jump off here. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to build something, make a beat. I can load up maybe something else too. I'm not even gonna try to make anything right now. I don't have time. But I have some other stuff in here. Like I had this one. I had loaded this one up too. And I like this sample here, but didn't necessarily want that drum pattern on there. But it would be kind of cool. So this is really just like a bass and some drums. So we'll do that. Bass, drums. Algorithm is crunching number. CPU means how long it takes to crunch. RAM is more about file size. Yeah, I know I got more than enough RAM to make songs on this. So I don't think you'll ever hear me complaining about RAM. Okay, so we got the drums. See, I don't really think that's useful, but maybe in the background, if I like the rhythm of it, layer some other one shots over it, maybe, and then the bass. So I think that sounds pretty good, and maybe this is probably one of the best things you can use stem separation for is bass, because usually bass is going to be in its own frequency range, right, where nothing else is really sitting. And then if you don't like some of those artifacts, see, man, did it make a new program? Let's see. Where is that at? Why is that sped up like that? Oh, it's because I'm on a key group. Oh, okay, so let's put this on a tone pad. Loving you, Sam. So if I got the bass there, I easily like cut out some of that high end stuff. And that's usable. Or if there's a lot of single notes in there, you know, a lot of single notes in there that I could just chop up and use it. Like that one right there, maybe. Whoa. Go to program. Look on. Turn it into a key group. I could make a bass line. See, one shot to throw in my next pack there. If y'all don't want to do the work. So yeah, that's kind of how I work too. If I'm making, I like to make key groups out of vinyl samples. I find little one-shot instruments that are open. Now that's like finding gold. When I hear them, like, yes, cool. But now I can listen. Actually, bass tones are actually pretty rare to find. Like I think my first pack I put together, I had like 2 bass tones in it. But now with this, I can separate all kinds of bass tones. Because a bass is always, you're never playing chords with a bass, right? So at least as far as my knowledge goes, you're playing scale. So we got lots of open little notes, and yeah, that's cool. I don't need no native instruments, Garby, P bass, electric bass now. I got a legit vinyl bass. That's all you need too. Like, you don't really need a lot of, I don't know. I don't feel like if I make it hip hop, right? I don't need a lot there when it comes to my bass, so that'll definitely be useful for that. I got Serato sample, RX, Bitwig, Logic, Alpha, and other stem separated plugins. None are perfect. Which is the best, in your opinion, that one? The Vapors. Think it sounds good? Yeah, I think basses, you know, if you're short on bass sounds, it's more file dependent, less wiggle room to get useful, nice results. We'll have something soon that uses AI to do the job better. Well, I mean, isn't it kind of artificial intelligence already? Because it's recognizing the stuff and separating it using some kind of machine learning, right? I chopped it up and make one hot pepper base. Sunny Yang was good. What software do you use to mix a, what is it? Used to mix all the audio together? What do you mean? Mix what audio together? I don't use any software though, just straight up. I don't know what you're referring to as far as what audio together. You're talking about mixing a beat or a song? For me, I just do everything in the MPC. Like I've got, I don't know. I don't think that my mixes are amazing or nothing. I'm sure they, and as I go back and I listen to my songs, I know I can do a lot better, but I think that's just my limitation, not necessarily the MPC. I think you can do a lot in the MPC, but I could just be ignorant. I know I just don't care to have it like industry sounding. I'm just going to do the best I can. But I've got like 8 songs. If you go to my song playlist, everything is mixed in the MPC. I really don't do much mixing. Just levels, and I do some compression, some side chaining, a little bit on the master, and that's about it. So, but yeah, that's all I want to look at. I thank y'all for coming in. I'm gonna work towards figuring out a time to do the koala. Maybe I'll find a good sample that I can actually make a beat out of, and do it on the SP versus on the MPC and see how that goes. Not the SP necessarily, but I'll use the SP to run it through Koala so I can seamlessly do all that at once on a stream. Loving your KO2, by the way. I might have slightly had a little bit of gas yesterday about it. It was kind of briefly crept in my mind, probably because you were talking about it last stream. It's basic, it's limited, but fun to use and get different vibes from making music. One thing that's a pet peeve to me is not having like a good file naming and saving system. So that's the one thing that doesn't really appeal to me with that. Yeah, my bad when I said stem separation. No, I don't believe it's going to be coming to the 4.4. I mean, they have the integration that they did. You know about you were there for that, right? The Koala integration with the SP. So, I mean, that's practically stem separation for the SP. You know, you just plug your phone in through a USB cable when you got it. What do you mean people fronting on the KO2? Are you saying it's not good or it is good? But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. If you guys want to see that stem separation tomorrow, let me get a thumbs up. Get me a little more excited, because otherwise I'd rather just focus on writing some songs. You know, that's where I'm headed. So yeah, all right. Peace, everyone. Y'all bless. Keep on running with your dreams. Go make some dope stuff. All right. Stay positive. See you next time. All right.